Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Latin America show. My name is Enrique Gelista, and it's a pleasure to be tonight, as every Tuesday here from London to the world, just bringing you the best of Latin America. And today we are we have four extraordinary women that, they have been successful in two different areas, if you want to say, of course, in many, but basically we're going to talk about two main areas. One is going to be, actually, they are five extraordinary women. One is an artist that, if you have seen the promo, is a brilliant singer. So it's just stunning the way that she sings and the rhythm that she has. She is from Venezuela, and she's Laura Guevara, and she's going to be tonight with us, and she's going to tell us about the experience. And also, you will know her music that, believe me, it's really nice with a good rhythm, and it's just extraordinary. On the other way, we're going to have four stunning women that, they are entrepreneurs, and also maybe you know, because they were participating in the Bake Off Challenge. That, of course, it has a lot of different kind of controversy and everything, because all the different people, they would like to win. But anyway, as every contest, they have controversy. But the main thing is that that you enjoy it. And we're going to have four participants here that they are going to tell us about their experience, and also how to launch a business. If you're planning to launch a business, maybe they can give you an advice. So first, as part of the housekeeping, I would like to ask you to share this video with all your friends. Just put the share, just pressing the share button or compartir. It depends how you have it, in order that more people, they know what the Latinos we are doing here in the United Kingdom and all over the world. And also, you can follow us in all of our social networks. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. If you subscribe to YouTube, don't forget to put the bell there in order that you know every time that we're uploading a video. And I would like to say hello to mis amigos. Roger Alarcón.
Well, everyone, it's so nice to see you here. Another program, another Tuesday. It seems like it's sunny out there, but no, it's cold. So I'm glad to start today's program. Today is the Woman Power, so stay tuned. And also for the Star Wars fans, today is the day. May the Force be with you.
Thank you very much, Roger. Yeah, I send you also a gift in order that I know that you will be happy with that one. So yes, and also we have some comments here. Yeah, I was just like, oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's a Star Wars fan. Yes.
I have no words.
Okay, yeah, I'm speechless. Okay, the show is over. Yeah. Thank you very much. See you. Okay, anyway, after that crazy, I look fat today. I don't know. I'm getting fat.
It's because you're fat, Enrique.
Yeah, maybe, yes. Okay, but don't worry. We're going to talk about bakery, so maybe we have to do some exercise before. But anyway, on the other side, we have in London Bridge, Whitney Nucheren.
Actually, Tower Bridge, but
sorry, Tower Bridge. You're in between, no?
No, I'm right next to, it doesn't matter, but I'm like two buildings from Tower Bridge, but it's fine. London Bridge, Tower Bridge. I love SE1. Hi guys, thanks for joining us tonight. I don't know how I can follow up such intellectual comments from my colleagues, but looking forward to tonight to talk pastries, music, some culture, and a little bit of Spanish.
Brilliant. So also remember that, first I would like to say hello to all the people that they are in the chat. Thank you very much for letting us know that you are watching us. So we have Yaya Aguilera, we have Liliana that she's saying that she was first before Abhijit. Actually, Yaya was the first one, but of course, Abhijit was not the first one. That normally he is the first one. But he's saying hello, Latin America team. May the Latino force be with you. And also, thank you. He's saying that, Master Yoda is Enrique. Thank you very much. Okay, Gary Dancy also is here with us. He's saying hello to everyone in London. Monique Lawrence also is saying hello. Gloria, ¿qué pasó con la número uno? Charo is here. Yeah, she's gonna be here. Yeah, we have some participants. They are gonna be there. Here. Liliana, Yaya, Francine, that is saying buenas noches. Who else? We have Liliana, Franciane, blah, blah, blah. Anna's saying hello. Anna's was the winner last, I think so, the last show or the previous one. Liliana, many pies. We have Gloriacha. Creo que no es así. Charo es la que ganó, pero la dejaron de lado. No, no creo, no creo. Ya empezamos. We're going to start with the controversy and we're going to start fighting now on the chat. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Anyway, I just want to make one clarification before we start, because tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. Oh, as a Mexican, I can tell you, Cinco de Mayo is not very important for us. That is an invention in the US, and also it was more related with people that were Mexicans, that they were celebrating the 1 year after the invasion of France to Mexico that happens in Cinco de Mayo in 1862. And actually, what happened to Cinco de Mayo in Mexico? In Cinco de Mayo in Mexico, Mexico won a battle against France that, well, they invaded us for some years. However, it was like the first battle that, well, Mexico won and the first battle that we have there. And with the time, people in the US, they start celebrating that one, and they become more like an Spanish, Hispano, more like an Hispano party in the US. However, Cinco de Mayo is not important. Well, it's important. It's just one of the ceremonies that we have in Mexico, but it's not as Independence Day, that is the 16th of September. So Cinco de Mayo for Mexican is not something that actually we are like, wow. But anyway, if you are going to try some fajitas or something tomorrow that, well, you believe that is Mexican food, you can try it, enjoy, go and eat some tacos and prepare some frijoles, whatever you want. So, well, it's just a quick clarification about Cinco de Mayo that, well, I know that a lot of people, they believe that, well, it's something like very important for Mexicans. Honestly, we don't pay attention for Cinco de Mayo. Mm-hmm. And, well, as saying, Yaya, here is La Batalla de Puebla against France. Mm-hmm. And, of course, it's not the Independence Day. And yes, Anna is saying that, well, it's like, that, well, it was a cup that he won. And I just want to remind you that, well, last show, we have our friends from Caleño. And, well, we have the opportunity to give a bundle here, but also if you want to win a bundle of Caleño, that is non-alcoholic drink, here we have. So you can win a bundle. What do you have to do? You can take a picture of one of these Caleño products, drinking everywhere, or just put it like in a nice picture, and you can send it. You can tag Caleño and also put the hashtag the Latin America Show, and people that Caleño, they will choose. No, the Latin America Show is going to choose a picture. So Caleño will choose a picture. And of course, if you are the winner, you are going to receive a bundle. So it's going to be very easy. Also, remember that they sell the cans that, well, they are already prepared, this mix. So, well, it's like, just enjoy it because, well, the spring is here, not the sun. It's not warm, but the spring is here. Anyway, on the other thing, we are going to have, well, as I told you before, we're going to have 4 extraordinary entrepreneurs that they are going to tell us about their experience and also about, well, they participated in the Bake Off Challenge that with Pacari and the Latin America Show we did. And we're going to have prizes that I just missed them now, but I think so, Roger. You have a video that is going to help me. If you are in Glasgow, Edinburgh, or in London, you will have the opportunity to participate and to win. I'm going to repeat because sometimes people, they don't listen the instructions or they don't follow the basis. People that they are in London, in Glasgow, or in Edinburgh, they can participate. And what can you win? So, well, for people based in Edinburgh, Roger, please. Yeah, you can win 10 alfajores that they are courtesy from Charo cupcakes. So this is available for people that they will be in Edinburgh. Also, you can win, what happened with the video? Ooh. Video. Excellent. Also, we made an amendment. So we are going to have 12 cupcakes courtesy from Maisie's Cakes. And this is applicable for people that they are based in Glasgow. Okay. And we have 2 spiced honey cakes courtesy of Miss Mia that they are for people that they are based in London. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 different contests during the show. So it's just play attention in order that you can be one of the winners. Okay, so it's gonna be quite simple to win it. So I don't know what else. Do we have any other comments? No, please let us know where are you based in order that you can participate. Remember, people from Edinburgh, Glasgow, and London, they can participate in order to get something. And actually, who are the people that they are going to be with us? Well, we're going to have Franciane, that, well, actually, she lives in Glasgow, and she's going to be with us. Charo, that, well, she's from Peru, and she lives in Edinburgh, and, well, she's going to be also with us. Caro Karniol, that she's from Brazil, and I don't know if you remember Miss London Mia, but, well, it's like this bakery that, well, Brigadeiros. I don't know if you remember that the other day we were talking about them, but we're going to know more about them tonight. And it is Arevalo, who is from El Salvador, but she lives in Glasgow. And also she just started a very small business. So they are going to tell us a little bit more about their experience. Here we have these faces of these extraordinary 4 Latino women entrepreneurs. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Roger. So, well, I think so. What do we have next, my dear Roger? I think so. Let's go with Whitney, Michelle.
All right. So just to recap, may the 4th be with you. Cinco de Mayo is not a real holiday. So I guess if you go out and celebrate tomorrow, Enrique will judge you. And we have prizes. So we're going to now put our microphones in mute. It's like the one time I get to do a Zoom class anymore now that we're back in school and we've been back for a while. Okay, so tonight's segment, so again, we're just doing the 2 halves. In the first half, it's actually inspired by a song of Laura Guevara, which is actually a lot of her songs like show like lots of like raw emotion. And without getting into it too much, I thought let's look at drum roll, estado de ánimo. So it's like, what's your mood? How are you feeling? Okay. So this goes back all the way to what I like to call Spanish 1. So first thing is, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Like, how are you doing? Because we talk about how there are 2 verbs in Spanish to say to be, ser y estar. And estar, I know it's really annoying. I love Spanish, but it's a one thing, especially if you've learned other Romance languages, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But estar is the verb to be temporarily. And since our emotions change, we mostly use estar. And I'll show you 1 or 2 exceptions in a little bit. So if you're to say like, ¿cómo estás? You're just talking about like in general and not a specific like mood. You could just say estoy bien. That means I'm doing well. Estoy muy bien. Muy means very. So you just throw that in front of lots of adjectives. You can say, estoy así, like I'm okay, or regular. If you're to say estoy mal or muy mal or fatal, that's like the worst. Oh my gosh, you guys are such children. I can see you. I sometimes don't look at you guys during my segments to get through them. All right. They're funny. All right. So those are a couple. And then we can talk about, so when we're talking about like how one's feeling, you know, you have like, how are you doing for the most part? Like, just give me 1 word. But then you have like las condiciones. So let's get into those. And these are conditions, okay? So if you were to say estoy cansado, okay, or cansada. So if you're like female, you would say cansada. If you're male, you'd say cansado. So yo estoy cansada esta noche, súper cansada, pero está bien, estoy aquí. You could be, pues que estés nervioso or nerviosa, like before a big test, or ansioso, ansiosa. So these are some what we call cognates. Nervioso is like nervous. Ansioso is anxious. That's me during my segments, anxious that someone's going to interrupt me. And preocupado, preocupada is worried. Okay, and again, these are conditions, and conditions typically change, so we use estar. So again, cansado for tired. Estoy cansada. Nervioso, nerviosa. Ansioso, ansiosa. O preocupado, preocupada. And that's kind of a cognate too, actually, because you would say preoccupied is worried. Okay, And then we have las emociones. Okay, so there's a ton of emotions. I almost took one of those, like, you know, pictures with like all the little like icon, like emojis, but we only have so many minutes. So I condensed it to the basic ones. So estoy feliz, contento, contenta, alegre, animado, animada. These all are very positive emotions, like happy, content. Like animado is like cheerful, you know, like we all are before the program. I don't know if Enrique, if that's just cheerful or that's just bad acting, but okay. So, and then we have triste. We have triste. I can't even. Okay, triste is sad. Okay, estoy muy triste. Or estoy enojado, enojada. I can relate to this one because I teach, so you know I'm used to it. Enojado, enojada is angry, which I'm about to be. All right. And then next few, more emotions. I don't know if these are emotions or conditions, doesn't matter. They all take a estar. So you can say estoy aburrido, I'm bored. And this one with estar, you want to use that one because with ser, like if you were to say Enrique es aburrido, por ejemplo, you'd say he's boring. That's just not good. So, or if you want to say estoy aburrido, I'm bored. So that's a difference. Some of these adjectives, like I said, could take ser, but they change the meaning. Okay, estoy irritado, irritada. That means irritated. That's an emotion / condition. Or estoy emocionado, emocionada, like to be enthusiastic or excited about something. So my question to you is, ¿cómo te sientes? ¿Cómo estás? So you can, for example, respond me siento and then your adjective. I put me siento feliz because I was feeling happy when I was working on this, but right now me siento un poco irritada. I'm just kidding. Y un poco cansada también, pero esa es mi vida. So describe, ¿cómo te sientes? Me siento, and put an adjective in. And again, I'm just going to really quickly show them again. And I will go through your responses during my second half of the segment. I'll take some notes on who said what, and I'll go through them the second half of the segment. Okay. So again, me siento, ... aburrido, irritado. Remember, if you're a woman, ends in A, not O. Emocionado, enojado, triste. Triste doesn't change, it ends in an E. Adjectives that end in E do not change from like masculine to feminine. Same with feliz, contento, animado, y cansado, nervioso, ansioso, preocupado. And just one quick thing I want to dial back to while you're responding to this. Feliz, there's a song, one of the songs like uses the verb ser, like soy feliz, and without ruining the song and the premise, when you're talking about like overall, if you're like happy or like, you know, for most of the time, you would say you would use the verb ser. So that is one of the few times with emotions that you can use the verb ser to be permanent over temporary. But if you're talking about temporary, like in the moment, then you use a estar. So just to clarify that, because when I said most of the time you use a estar, I was really thinking particularly of the adjective feliz, because, you know, that's one that you can use ser with if it's long term. And there are other adjectives like ser aburrido, which changes the meaning, but to keep the same meaning and for it to be more than just something quick and temporary, that would be ser and not estar. So answer it in the comments below. I will absolutely get to it in my next segment. I'm going to keep track of all your comments and then take some screenshots and go over them in the second half of my segment and cover just a few words of slang. Over to you, Enrique.
Oh, that was very interesting, Whitney. Definitely, definitely very interesting. Yeah, thank you for letting us know.
And you're really entertaining. I love it. It's great.
I can see it as well. It's like they are people that they were answering. And actually, I can see that Garen Dance is practicing her Spanish very well because also she's putting like a complete phrase.
Wonderful. I will go over them very soon. So to give people more time, because sometimes we do it too quickly and people don't have time. So I will put the question again in the comments and I will go over them towards the end of the program.
Whitney, if you don't do it now, you're not going to do it later, okay?
Yes, I will. I will remember. I'm making a note.
Okay. just remember that the comments, they are going to go up and you cannot see them.
I have
Like-
my phone. I can take screenshots.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, that's clever.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's clever.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, finally, that Whitney is not going to pay attention to the rest of the program because she's going to take, is going to have a lot of screenshots.
Oh,
So,
I can. I don't know if you can, but I can. So don't worry, we're good.
Well, I can't do it.
I think so. Ella está agresiva.
Ella está irritada.
Violenta.
Siempre,
Violenta.
Siempre estoy así. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so well, it's like really good, and also they are saying that well, clever. I don't know if they are talking about me or they are talking about the screenshots. But anyway,
No,
really good.
Anna
Annalise also is saying that se siente cansada. Felicitaciones, es muy bueno conocer el estado de ánimo de las personas. Así con este programa le brindan salud emocional. Thank you very much for that comment, Gloria Chan. That's really, really nice. And yes, that's the main, I think this is one of the main goal of the Latin America show, that you have a very good time with us and with all our fantastic guests that we have. And also talking about guests, let's have some rhythm and let's have some music and let's go over you, Roger, and talking about what? What you were talking about, Whitney?
No, tú me hiciste caso, ya lo sé.
Mood.
Estaba hablando de ánimo. ¿Ah?
Estado
de ánimo. Yeah.
Estar. Yeah. Talking about estar.
But no, we're gonna see the video, which is it's a state of my but we're gonna see the state of the antes. Remember, it's 2 videos.
¿Qué?
Antes from Laura Guevara.
No vamos a
Which is
No.
yo
Now it's like we were talking about estados de ánimo.
Yeah.
Let's go for
Let's
that
do
one.
it.
Later on, we will play the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, we have 2.
Yeah, we have to. Don't worry.
No pretendas arreglarlo todo, cada cosa en su final. Cuando trabajas con los codos todo puede salir mal. No me digas que has cambiado, he tratado de mirar y sabes que a nadie le gusta esperar. Muestres ese lado de culpa así sin querer. Hoy no ha sido el día para picar el pastel. No me digas que has cambiado, he tratado de mirar y ya no te pienso esperar mucho más.
Brilliant, nice music, and also it's like, and Whitney was falling asleep, or he was like very concentrated. Like, yeah.
I was checking the comments on Facebook as
yeah,
well.
that well.
On my
Okay,
phone.
tell us a little bit about the comments, Whitney.
No, at the end. Thank you.
Okay, don't tell us about the comments then. But well, I'm gonna say about the comments, because people, they will really like this music, and also I love Laura's voice. It's really nice, and the rhythm, and of course, well, I have seen some comments here that they were saying that it's like a paradise. She's going to tell us where they filmed this one, because actually it was one of the questions that we had before with her. Because actually, yes, the places, the locations that they use, they are just extraordinary. So of course, as Liliana is saying here, well, it describes different kind of feelings and emotions. But also, well, people that they are saying that, well, they would like to, it looks like a lot of imagination. Me siento como unas vacaciones ahora.
I saw
and
that.
Also,
and then quisiera estar en ese paraíso. Like, I wish I was in this paradise. Me too.
Now you want to read the comments.
No, I thought you meant about
now you want to read the comments.
You have to be a little bit more specific.
So that's the way. Yeah.
Yes.
And what else? Well, also you can see that, well, there's Vieta. Well, she's saying that, well, she's me siento feliz al escuchar tan buena música. That's really good. Yeah. And also we're trying to bring the best of this music in the Latin America show. And also, well, it's just, if you know someone who is maybe a singer, or they have a business, or they are entrepreneurs, or they are artists, or they are playing an instrument, something, and they are linked with Latin America. It could be like people from the UK or any part of the world, but they are related with Latin America, as we have had our friends from, I forgot of this couple that they were dancing, Croatia and...
Oh, you mean, I think Serbia.
Sweden? And Sweden, yes, Croatia and Sweden. That, well, they were like the dancing tango.
Tango.
Yeah, tango. And also, if you know someone who is related, also we have had Nolita Golding, that she's from the UK, but also she sings Latino music and everything. So, well, so let us know, and they can come here to the show, and we can invite them, and they can talk more about their experiences. But anyway, it's time to go and to present you 4 outstanding entrepreneurs that, well, we have in this show. Let me just change this. Yeah. So, well, we are honored having 4 extraordinary women that, well, they participate in the Bake Off Challenge. That, well, it's like, it was like we had a lot of audience. And we are very happy because, well, we are like merging all the UK. We have people from Glasgow, from Edinburgh, of course, here from London. And that's the main goal, is just to unite all the people that they are interested in Latin America. It doesn't matter where you're based. It's like we are a community, and we want to try to show you the best. So, well, we have Franciane Tartari, that, well, she's from Brazil. She lives in Glasgow and is a Michelin star chef of Andrew Fairley restaurant. I don't know how to pronounce French. Sorry, my French is quite poor. And also, well, so she's going to be with us. Also, it's going to be Charo Jansen, that, well, she's from Peru and she lives in Edinburgh. And, well, she has a small business selling cakes and cupcakes. And Caro, that, well, she's from Brazil, Caro Karniol, that she's from Brazil and she lives in London. And also she has a small business called Miss Mia London. Then, I don't know if you remember, but she gave us, and also I think so, Elżbieta said that she was one of the winners, and they present the Brigadeiros. However, she's going to talk about different kind of bakery and pastry that she is doing. And also we have Iris Arevalo, that she's from El Salvador, and she lives in Glasgow, and she just recently started a very small business. So let's talk with them, and let's say good evening, ladies. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
It's a pleasure. We have full house now. That's good. Yeah.
Nice to have you here.
Well, the honor is ours. And actually, thank you very much, first of all, for following us. Second, for participating in the Bake Off Challenge. And let me tell you something. It's like seeing or watching all the pastries, cakes, and everything that you're doing. Honestly, it's like, it's amazing. And one of the things that yesterday or the day before, I was watching videos about how they like how do you say it, to look that they look nice. How do you say it? Covering, or I don't know, all this kind of how you're decorating the cakes. Yeah. Oh my God, it looks so simple when they have no, hold on. They look so simple when they put it in the videos and in a fast motion. But I cannot imagine myself trying to put even all the cover and everything. It's like,
buttercreams on the fondant and all of that.
Yeah, it looks really easy, but it's like, honestly, I cannot do it neither with, I don't know, with tomato sauce or something. So it's like,
easy to eat.
It's really difficult, honestly. So first of all, welcome, the four of you.
Thank you.
I'm thinking it's very difficult.
No, well, I'm pretty sure it is very difficult. And you know what? Once I tried to use this thing, I don't know how you say it in English, but it's like duja, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like to put the nozzle in, just to
like the bag that you can make like flowers or something.
Piping bag.
Yes.
That one. So I remember when I tried, and it's like trying to do it in a row is like, oh God, it becomes a mess. So if you don't have practice, it's just like a line with things there, and it's like quite often.
Are you press here on the both sides?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was the other way. Yeah, like this way.
Enrique, you cannot even put butter in a bread, so just let this.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's not even. Yeah, well, but the only good thing is that I can tell you, ladies, that well, when I'm buttering the toast, it's not a big deal. I don't put a lot. I just leave like some minutes in order that well, I can put it like in a nice way and not destroying the bread. But anyway, so first of all, I would like to ask you, to the four of you, it's like, how did you get involved in bakery? And I don't know, I would like to start with Francine, if you want to. And only because I have you like in this way, so it's like the way that.
I mean, it was a long time ago. Good evening to everybody. Buenas noches para todos los otros que están acá. I don't want to be in the bakery. I don't want to be in the kitchen, first of all, because my mother is a chef, and I was watching her all the time arrive at home exhausted. So, no, I don't want that for me, never. But I have my daughter with 17, my first daughter. So it was really early. And my dream was to become a diplomat. As a diplomat, so we speak lots of languages. And with a child at 17, impossible. So the rules don't permit it to do that. And I found in the pastry a way to do that. So I can speak the language and can travel in the world and bring the sugar as a diplomat. And so I start.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice way to mix the different things.
Yeah, so I get what I want. Yeah, I get what I want, doing something that was not my love at first time, but I love today and I love what I do.
Oh, well, that's really nice. And tell us about you, Maria.
Oh, well,
it appears Maria, sorry, Charo, because, well, it's like
yeah, well, as I told you before, in Latin American countries, we use a lot of nicknames. So my mom always used Charo since I was born, so down Charo. But anyway, Charo Cupcakes started at home. It was born actually because I spend so much time with my kids baking, and when I go to parties, I always bring cakes to my friends, and that's how actually it started. So, and I always been in the kitchen with my mom, and she was always teaching me things, and I really like it. I mean, it's not as Francine, it wasn't like the career I wanted to, but it's just something extra, and it was really nice. I mean, now I have put a lot of cakes into many different houses, and they say they love it. So I like doing that.
Okay, well, and well, I'm just moving around. So it's like, and sorry, people that they are watching us, it's like here in my screen, it looks different. Like, how do you have it? So maybe you think that I'm jumping from one to the other one, but that's the order that I have here in my screen. So, well, Caro Karniol, if you want to tell us.
Okay, so I'm a psychologist, so I didn't do anything with baking before. When I moved to London, I had my children, and after having them, I couldn't see myself doing the same work as I was doing before. I used to work as a headhunter, so it was like some long hours. I couldn't see myself doing that. So after my second son was born, I just thought about things I used to like to do when I was a child, and baking was one of the things. My mom is not a baker, but she always, I was always in the kitchen doing things with her and with pleasure, but not something as a job. So I decided to study again, and that's how I thought, why not bring the treats that we have in Brazil to London, where I'm living now. And then we decided to bring brigadeiros and honey cakes and special treats that we have, and they're usually must-haves in special occasions, to Londoners. So that's how I have been in this journey so far.
Well, that's interesting, because you know what, actually, something that happened exactly, it was to Roger, that happened exactly the same. He used to be at his mom's kitchen around, but he was just eating all the things that she was preparing. Yes, that's the only difference.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But that's the way, isn't it? We start.
Yeah, you was cooking everything, and then let me try this one. Let me try this one. Oh, okay. Well, that was delicious.
I can try it again. No, let me try it again. Yeah. So, and you, Iris, tell us. And okay, well, Iris, I don't know. It's like dinos, Iris, ¿cómo fue que te metiste a esto de preparar pasteles y demás? ¿Cómo empezó?
Okay, I think I started 1 year ago here in Glasgow. I'm not professional yet, but I want to study. I think my dreams will be a professional. But right now, I'm amateurs. Yeah.
Well, I think so. You are, no creo que seas muy amateur, Iris. Y bueno, créeme que...
Todavía, creo que todavía me falta mucho. Créeme que me siento complacida al poder haber participado con personas muy profesionales. Y pues yo sé que me falta mucho, pero pues estoy acá, ¿no? Y una de mis ideas, uno de mis sueños es estudiar y pues un día llegar a ser una profesional.
Yeah.
So of course, one of the dreams that Iris that she has is that, well, she would like to be professional one day, and of course, well, it's like she needs to improve in order to become as professional as the rest that they were participating in the Bake Off Challenge. However, it's like we were telling her that, well, actually, the way that she participated, and well, the cake, it was really nice. So it was like quite professional. So I think so. It's like a, well, of course, always we are learning different things, but I think so that you are on track and you are doing something very good. So okay, don't worry about it. And I would like to ask you girls, it's like you are from different countries. So, well, of course, Franciane and Caro, well, you're from the same country, but well, it's like, tell us a little bit about what are like the typical pastry or cakes that you have in your country that, well, as you were telling us, Caro before, the brigadeiros, and also the spice honey cake that you are
honey cakes, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, but tell us if they are something else. And I would like to start now again with you, Francine.
With me again, okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's like that's the way that I have it here in the screen. So
don't change it, please.
No, it's okay.
You know.
No, we have as Caro produce a lot of brigadeiros, is like sweet caramels that today have a new dress, we can say it in that way, that become more popular and get gourmet taste. with the pistachio, almonds, or good quality chocolate, not just a cocoa powder in Brazil. But in Brazil, we have the base most of sweets as condensed milk, because in the past we have a problem with the fresh milk, and the only milk that we received was the condensed milk coming from Nestlé or from Sweden, from Switzerland, sorry. And with the base of that, so we create all the sweets. One is most popular is the chocolate cake with the brigadeiro on top, but it's a brigadeiro with a more creamy. They call nega maluca, like a crazy nega. And cream caramel, passion fruit mousse, using more the fruits that we have in the country. Now, they are really exotic and proportion, really like a nice experience, freshness in the palate after eating loads of meat and food that's heavy. And so they refreshing and have a good touch to finish.
That's really good. And also it's like this kind of exotic fruits always is like something.
Yeah, no, they have so many. And I tried to bring something from Brazil to here, like cupuaçu or guaraná, something exotic fruits from Amazonia that you cannot compare with any another fruit. So let's try to bring that here as well.
Yeah, and I think so that people that they are watching us, when they have the opportunity, and also one of the things that I do when I have the opportunity to go to another countries is to try the fruits, because, well, it's like sometimes here in the UK, we cannot try them in a mature way. They are like frozen. And of course, the smell and the flavor is not the same one. Even you are trying to get mature for some time, it's not the same. So if you have the opportunity, go to the street markets, buy a kilo of whatever, guava or I don't know, pineapples or whatever you want, and just try it. Because honestly, the flavor also, if you go to the street markets in Latin America, you can smell them and they smell
just to sit on the street and start to eat is the best thing. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Francine. And what about you, Charo, in Peru?
Well, in Peru, we have so many different kind of fruits as well. We try to put it into cakes. And our cacao as well is quite good. So a chocolate cake is always a must. And the one that I would like to talk about is the alfajores, the one I'm going to just give away for my for anyone that is watching us from Edinburgh. Is the alfajores is just like a kind of shortbread filled with caramel, but the caramel we made is just from scratch. So we just made it in the pan with milk and sugar and vanilla, and you have to be there for an hour trying to make into the right consistency. It's quite nice, the taste. Also, for my cakes, I always try to make everything from scratch using fresh fruit. We have, I don't know if you heard about aguaimanto. It's one of kind of yellow fruit, and it's a really delicious taste. And so we try to make that and put it into my cakes here. I actually trying to grow in them here in this weather, but it's still growing. It's not completely full in, you know, flowering or nothing, but I'm trying to do it. But yes, that's where we eat everything in Peru.
Well, that's really nice. And also, well, let me tell you that, well, Charo, you have a lot of people that they are supporting you here. Like we have Beatriz Triolano. Sorry, that was like that was for me as Mia. But we have here people that they are like from Peru. Like
yeah, kind of just now the messages.
Yeah, soy la quesada and everyone. So thank you very much. It's like for participating with us. Also, we have Yolanda Quesada. So we have all the family here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so that's good that they are supporting you. Also, well, Rosa Alburquerque, and also they are putting like some flowers, some flags from Peru. And well, it's like just moving, and let's go with Caro again. I don't know if you have something else to add about what Francine she was talking about.
No, I think she said everything. I think it was pretty much, yeah. I think what she mentioned about the tropical fruits is just, I totally agree with everything.
Yeah, all this guarana, maracuja, and all of them.
Yes.
They are like
Abacaxi. Yeah, there's so the spiced honey cakes that I'm offering here for the prize, it's not, I wouldn't say it's not similar, but it reminds a little bit the alfajor from that you were explaining, because ours is a spiced honey cake, so we have some spices, cloves and cinnamon that can be quite strong. Some people hate cloves or you love it. There's not something in between. You know. So we have some spiced honey cake, and in between you have some dulce de leche, so the caramel, and it's covered in milk or dark chocolate, and it's the same. I do everything from scratch at home, but it's it reminds me an alfajor as well. Reminds a little bit.
Yeah, because some of them are covered in chocolate.
Yeah, maybe if we didn't have the spices, I would say it's probably more or less the same. But because we do have those spices, that makes it really Brazilian, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it is from Brazil. We do a lot in Brazil, but apparently this treat is not Brazilian, but it's from Europe. But yeah, we say it's ours. Anyway, we call this now it's ours, Brazilian honey cakes. Yeah.
well, that's something that we should try, of course.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it is algo que sea representativo de El Salvador, algún pastel o algún postre que sean particularmente representativos de El Salvador.
Yo creo que somos los más básicos de las que estábamos acá, creo que somos los más básicos en cuestión de pasteles, porque somos, lo tradicional de nosotros es como un pastel cubierto de crema chantilly o merengue clásico, y la torta es una torta húmeda rellena de crema pastelera. Creo que eso es lo más básico que tenemos. Y luego, pues, le agregamos unas frutas. Pienso que eso es todo. Creo que sí nos identificamos. No somos como más de sabores exóticos. Creo que nos limitamos, ¿no? Pero esa es una torta básica que nosotros tenemos.
Okay, so well, it is what she's saying is that, well, she is saying that, well, they believe that, well, they are like, the simplest one in comparison with the other ones, because they are just having like a cake with some white cream normally, and also maybe they can add some fruits and everything, but it's not, they don't have like a particular pastry or a particular dessert that, well, they can highlight, like saying, well, this is like particular from El Salvador. So, well, it's like, this is the first part of this interview, girls, because, well, it's like later on we're going to continue, and also just that the audience, they know. So we're going to go with our next guest, and we're coming back with you. And you can give us some tips to the audience also if they want to launch a business, how you start and what are the main challenges. So if you want, let's see you in a bit, ladies.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you. Now.
So over you, my dear Whitney. So who is our next guest?
Okay, so our next guest, Laura, is a singer and songwriter who brings urban and traditional Venezuelan rhythms together. Laura Guevara fusions cumbia, folk, Venezuelan drums, reggae, and swing. She's proud of both her urban upbringing and her traditional roots. She is recognized by Amnesty International, as a conscious messenger for her commitment to human rights, democracy, freedom, and social causes, together with her community, and that supports and messages against violence and injustice. And we are so lucky to have her on the show with us tonight. So welcome, Laura. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi. So
hello.
Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Oh, we're thrilled. Thank you. I think one of the questions I'd love to start off with is, is about your Latin heritage. Where were you born, raised, and well, let's just start with that.
Well, it's really interesting because Latin culture is such a mix of things. Like, I was born in Venezuela, in Caracas, Venezuela. I'm living now in Mexico City, but my mom is Colombian. My dad is Venezuelan, but he's the son of a Spanish woman, my grandma. So yeah, I'm a Venezuelan, but yeah, I think that my background, it's like, it comes from many places.
And in that way, like, why did you move to Mexico and how long have you been there?
Well, Venezuela is in a crisis. So many of us had to leave Venezuela and start over. I choose Mexico City because I'm a singer and songwriter. Mexico was a huge plaza for music in Spanish. So that's why I choose Mexico as my new home.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, as a Mexican, you choose Mexico. But in the context, what is your earliest memory with music? How everything started for you?
It's crazy because in my house, like, my whole family, they are musician lovers, like they are music lovers. Since I was a baby, probably even when I was in my mother's womb, music was part of my daily life. Because of my mom and my dad, I listened to so many kinds of music. I also studied in a school that it's a school focused on music. Actually, the motto of the school is, there is no culture without musical culture. So in that school, we had to learn how to play cuatro, the Venezuelan instrument. We learned how to read music. I was a violinist. Yeah. Also, I studied in a really great choir, La Escola Cantorum de Caracas. It was such a, so integral education. With that choir, I traveled to Finland, to Canada, to Spain, to Colombia to participate in international choir festivals and things like that. So yeah, my background in music, started since I was born.
That's really impressive. Wow. And let me tell you, I think it's really great having school that promotes music, because where I'm from in the US, they're just cutting the arts. And I just think it promotes so much creativity. Speaking about, I know it's a shame, it's awful. But speaking about like your experience, particularly your soloist career, when did that start to take off? And when did you feel that your career as a whole was like starting to really surge?
It's crazy because even though music has been always part of my life, I was kind of like, my music was my secret. Like I didn't share it like publicly. So I started composing music since I was like 4 years old, but those little songs were just for me. Like I never showed them to anyone. So I was in this choir, and my teacher asked me to do solos, to do a solo voice. And I was so scared because I used to have so much afraid of being in public and to sing in public and whatever. So he recommended my mom and my dad to, he recommended them to get me into theater, into drama. So I started to study drama arts and acting and dancing, and I got into university. I studied movie direction, film direction. So when I started in university, I was doing chorus in a band, in a reggae band. And in that band, I I just realized that I didn't have any other happy place. Like there wasn't any happier place than when I was singing. Like when I start singing, it was like my soul got into place, you know? So when you find like your purpose and you find that happy place that guide you is where you have to pursue to get into that place. So that day I said, okay, even though I'm scared of singing in public, there is no other moment that I feel so happy than when I'm singing. So I have to sing. I have to overcome my fear of singing publicly. And it was like a conscious work, actually. Yeah.
And what a gift that was for us.
And actually, we have people that they are saying that they cannot forget the toot 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 from Calypso. That was like, maybe I'm a terrible singer. Maybe I'm a terrible singer. Yes, it doesn't matter. That's the reason why
you are.
Okay, yes. But well, that's the reason why we have Laura here. But well, we have people that they are saying that, well, the beat of your music remains and can't stop to sing it. Yeah, and also it was like, yeah. Also, it was for me, it was the same. When I was like doing it, like normally when I'm preparing the promo reels and I'm editing, it's like really nice. And I was like all the time. And of course, well, I have to listen like, I don't know, maybe 2,000 times. But yeah, so I know how do you dance perfectly that song all the time. And I know all the frames. But yeah, but it's like,
Laura,
it's
he
really
went to sleep like,
yeah, I went, and I woke up like,
yeah.
I'm glad that's the idea, because then music, because when you feel the music, you don't have to think that much, you know? So you just go to bed like happy and dancing, and then you go and edit happy and dancing. That's great. I'm happy.
Exactly. That's the reason why I'm editing every Friday at night, in order that I can go to bed like with rhythm and with, like having a good fun. But anyway, it's like you have like 100,000 followers on Instagram and like around 20,000 on Facebook. It's like, oh my God. It's like, if actually here to the audience, if you are not following her, maybe you are missing something interesting. I don't think so that 100,000 people or 20,000 on Facebook, they are wrong. So I think so. It's like just a good opportunity to follow her. But well, it's like, tell us how you got these numbers and how your fans start following you. What was like the maybe one of your songs or one of your posts that, well, this was just the driver and you start growing?
Well, I think like my growing was really organic. Growing before social media was more like easier to grow. I don't know, now with all the change in the algorithm, I think it's harder. But I think right now I'm kind of weird with my social media. Like I have to again find my loving purpose right now in social media. But at the beginning of my career, I just start sharing what I love, what I think about everything. I used to, for example, ask people in the streets, like, give us an advice. So people doing, I don't know, like tortillas, they give us an advice. And then I start like uploading my music, my life. I love to be in touch with my audience. So I think I have a really close relation with my audience. And I think that's great, because then your audience and your fans becomes your friends and people that support you and people that believe and understand and go with you in your changes, in your, I don't know, in your search. So it's great, actually. Yeah, I think that's a great way to do social media. Like, be honest and try to talk about what you think, what you do, and be prepared, because when you are exposed in social media, everybody can say whatever they want. You can have critics, you can have haters, but I think that people kind of recognize when you are honest and when you are, you know, transparent, in like when you are yourself, your true self.
Yeah, and also I think so, as you were saying, it's a very good balance. Sometimes having people that, well, they don't like what are you doing, it's fair enough. It's like sometimes people disagree with your ideas or whatever you are doing. And this is not about you, but it's in general for people that they are watching us, that, well, that happens every time. And well, it's like maybe you're going to have friends. The only thing that I strongly advise is don't get engaged with that situation. It's just a post. Leave it like that. Yeah, you don't destroy your relatives or relationships that you have with your friends and everything. Just a point of view, and we just need to accept each other. And also, if that is happening, it's happening. That's it. Yeah.
By the way, you have a new fan.
Yeah.
I'm cutting out, but this is your social media. I've got it up here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, for everybody that is seeing the program, I invite you to follow me in Instagram and at La Laura Guevara. I don't know if there is a possibility to show them how you can find me. And in Facebook, you can find me as Laura Guevara, and you can find all my music in all platforms: Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube. I would love you guys to see my videos because there is a lot of love in those videos. And yeah, you can find me as Laura Guevara everywhere.
Wonderful. Actually, one of my colleagues just commented that she just started. A friend of mine following. Now I'm gonna
follow you again. Yes.
Perfect. Yes. Now you have 101,003 new followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, I would just like to get back to your songs and your videos because you touched upon that a little bit. Can you talk about like the content of the video and how it relates to like the lyrics and how that might even relate to the music? Can you talk about the connection between the three: lyric, music, and music video?
Yeah, well, because I'm a songwriter, for me, words are so important. Like for me, it's so important to give a message, to make people feel and think, to also use the music to connect like in a deep level. And I think what is great about like the musical videos, what is great about the musical videos is that you can give the audience more meaning, you know, like you can give more meaning into the meaning that you are giving it already. Like it kind of open the range of symbolic and emotional content, you know, and I think that's so great.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, thank you.
and just thinking about like it's like and just progressing about your career and everything. It's like what are you currently working on? And actually, it's like we have watched one of your videos, and Roger, we're going to watch 2 more videos as well. It's like, I think so. One is going to be the answer that you're going to give me, but it's like, what are you working on? And tell us who is producing all these extraordinary videos that you're doing.
Well, because I studied direction, I have like an amazing crew of friends that helps me to make my videos. The good thing is that because I can write, I can edit, I can produce. So most of my videos are self-produced, really. And even though they look like really good made, and they are, because my friends are so talented, but they are made like, because I'm independent artist. So they are made with a lot of criteria, how do you say that? Criteria. But like it's made with, you know, with our hands. Like it's really literally a way of expressing creativity. And yeah, and I think what I love about making music videos is that there is so much possibility in the visual side of music, because right now people people don't just listen to music, they watch music.
Yeah.
So I think it's great because, for example, in that video that you were seeing, that video is my last single. Its name is Antes. Antes is the first single of the album that I'm gonna release this year. This album, it's gonna be like, the name of the album is Del Amor y Otras Sustancias, and Del Amor y Otras Sustancias in English is about love and other substance, something like that. And it's an album that is gonna talk about toxic love, or what I think it's toxic love, because in many places the culture has taught us to, I don't know, to confuse addiction with love. And sometimes we like, no one teaches us how is the healthy love, how is I don't know, like, the good ways of being with people, how silent treatment is a passive aggressive way to treat people, you know, like, no one talks about this. And I wanted to talk in my album about this discovery that I did last year, when I realized that, oh my God, I usually get attached into relationships that are not good for me. So I started a path of self-healing and self-knowledge. And actually, I learned that the only way to actually connect with healthy love is to be really intimate with ourselves, you know? Like, there is no way you can connect and have a beautiful love if you are disconnected to yourself, to your needs, to your intuition, and yeah. So this album is gonna be like the traveling of, it's like a travel of that, from toxic love to self-love, and yeah.
But well, I think it's important that you are highlighting that part anyway. And sorry, Roger, before your question, I have here one question from the audience, from Tamara, but what she's saying is like, how this pandemic have impacted your work?
Can you repeat, sorry?
How this pandemic, all the current situation, have impacted directly your work? Yeah.
So much, like, so much, because well, musicians are the last ones to start. And well, we all have to reinvent ourselves. Like, we've been trying to make new plans and do things differently, but yeah, it has been hard. But at the same time, I'm so grateful, because I learned, thanks of this situation, I learned how to produce and record myself in my house. So now I transform, like, the studio, and I put the studio in my house. So now I'm more independent and more yeah, free.
Okay.
Wow.
And sorry, Whitney.
No. I think, thank you so much for telling us about that. And I know that we're running low on time. So I just was wondering if you could quickly talk about Antes, and just present the video so we can see it. Yes,
Antes is a song about the loneliness that we feel when we are with people. So it's that feeling that you are in a family with friends or with a couple, and you feel invisible. You don't feel seen. You don't feel that person is really taking care of you or seeing you. So it's that feeling of isolation when you are with people. So I wish you guys connect with Antes. And I wish that if you feel ever like that in a relationship, that's not a right place for any of us.
That's a really good advice, Laura. And thank you very much for being tonight with us. It has been a pleasure. And of course, well, we will continue following you. And of course, when you will do another release, let us know in order that we can just present it here. And also, well, we have seen you before when we were with Paua, yeah, because she was here with us, and we saw that you participated in that video. Actually, yeah, that was like also one of the beats that I have in my mind. That was like, yeah, I have there.
Great.
But thank you very much, Laura. It has been a pleasure being with you.
Thank you so much. Hope you can see all my music everywhere. A big hug and many kisses. And love to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love to have you again.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
So I think so,
And-
as she was saying, yeah, as she was saying, antes, let's go to
Yep.
antes then, Roger.
Me caías mejor antes, cuando no te la dabas de importante, cuando querías ser feliz y vamos juntos a todas partes. Baby, I just wanna see your phone. Nothing else matters anymore. I feel so lonely being here. Don't know where to go or how to feel. I'm a shadow, there's no light for me. We found each other, we were best friends, we were lovers. This one keeps growing inside. Are you here? Tell me, please tell me why. This one is growing dark. Y ya no sé cómo hablarte, te desconectaste. Y pasan los días, me siento vacía, sin ti adentro. Se está destruyendo todo lo que construimos en el tiempo. Me caías mejor antes, cuando no te la dabas de importante, cuando querías ser feliz y vamos juntos a todas partes. Me caías mejor antes, cuando no te la dabas de importante, cuando querías ser feliz y vamos juntos a todas partes. You were kind, you were tender, you were what made my soul surrender. Aren't you tired of pretending, being someone else just to get along, get along? Everybody's faking, you see deep inside, it's just a sad, sad smile. Me das un beso, tomas una foto, para poder mostrarla a los demás. Les das consejos, recomendaciones de cómo vivir la vida feliz. Esta fachada está acabando con mi alma. En transparencia me convertí antes cuando me besabas antes. La electricidad de nuestras miradas antes, cuando hacíamos el amor antes, cuando un abrazo hacía que saliera el sol. Caías mejor antes, cuando no te la dabas de importante, cuando querías ser feliz y vamos juntos a todas partes. No hay peor soledad que la de estar acompañado, contigo a mi lado. Ya no sé cómo vivir en esta mentira, siempre hay que sonreír. Caías cuando no te la dabas de importante, cuando querías ser feliz y vamos juntos a todas partes.
Fantastic. She is Laura Guevara, and well, as we were telling you, it's like you can follow her in the different social networks. And believe me, it's like she has a really good music. And actually, we're gonna have more music from her in a bit. That well, it's like as we were saying, this rhythm that well, all of us we were like singing and thinking about it. So we will have it at the end. If you haven't listened to the promo, video, well, you will have the opportunity to listen to that good music. So, well, thank you for all the people that are participating in the chat. And we are back here with our friends. And I think so, ladies, you are on mute, so you can just unmute your devices, please. Yeah. So, well, we were talking, and I would like to touch one topic with all of you ladies. What do you think about the Bake Off Challenge? Tell us your experience.
Yeah, we can start with
yeah, well, we can start with now we start with Caro.
Caro.
Well, I have
really?
Yeah, yeah.
It was fantastic. I really enjoyed. For me, it was an honor to be a part of the competition. First of all, I had a lot of fun. Second, it was I didn't know about this chocolate before, so I learned about Pacari. I used a lot of chocolate, a Belgian chocolate. So I have never worked and baked in Brazil or never worked with products around South America. So I learned a lot of new things as well. And for me, it was a lot of fun to be a part of it. I enjoyed so much.
What about you, Charo?
Oh, I love it. I love the idea of it because it just took me, to be honest, by surprise. But I just managed to involve my family and friends and all the people that really like my work. And I was really surprised and thankful for all the people that support me at, within the contest. And also I didn't know about the other contestants, but really, really nice work you're doing too. And it's beautiful work for all of you. And as you know, my friends are always backing me up all the time. And my family, of course, are the first ones saying, just go do it. We will be behind you. And also when I use many ingredients, I never heard about Pacari, but now I've tried to contact one of them because I really would like to try it. Mm-hmm. I always try to just use Peruvian when I find it here, but as many people use also Belgian kind of chocolate, but just the different tastes of different flavor from different part of the world are really nice to try. And it was a really nice experience at all. Overall.
Actually, well, we have here a comment that what they are saying. Gary, she's saying that, well, it's like the cakes. Oh, well, it's like just move. The cakes were truly incredible. And yes, actually, I think so. Yeah, they were like stunning. And what about you, Iris? What do you think about the Latin America show Bake Off Challenge?
So I was very excited. It was a surprise for me. And then so I'm very happy to have participate in this challenge. I think it's experience more important for everyone because I have the opportunity. We have the opportunity for to make ourselves now.
Well, that's always it's a good opportunity to everyone to expose their products and to say to the audience, yes, I'm here. And actually, it's like sometimes I think so, as Charo was saying, maybe your friends, they were supporting you, but the friends of others now, they know that also you are doing it. And it's not like and I think so that's the way. It's like, as we used to say, it's not to try to block the others. It's try to do the cake bigger for everyone. So it's like, if we have a bigger cake, we're going to eat more, and all of us, we're going to be happy. And it's not like thinking like we have to block others. It's like working in a community.
Each other.
Sorry?
It's helping each other with this kind of competitions because we are using your platform also to show our work. And I think it's the same with everyone participating in this.
Also, Charo, your mom is very proud of you, and she's put in the comments as well. She feels
really?
really proud of you. Yeah, and as
Read
well that
everything
you're.
later on because I cannot see anything.
No, but she's saying that well,
right.
she's proud of you, and
I'm
also
number
she's saying
one.
that you are very good. Yeah, actually, you have people, as you were saying, your family and everything, everybody cheering you up. And what about you, Francine? How was the experience?
It was really nice. I enjoyed it really much. It was really short because I didn't know before. And when I know about, so I could not dedicate myself too much because was in the Easter time and was a time that during the lockdown, I decided to sell Easter eggs. And it was crazy because it was sold out like in 3 days. And it was like, oh my God, what I do. But now I'm usually was working with the big companies, but now I start to speak a little bit with Juan as well to know more about, because I see as a chocolate that's a ethical chocolate, and the one thing that don't contain is soya. And in a world that is changing so much, we have so many allergics and intolerances. And the one thing that's don't have in his chocolate is soya. And then mostly all of the chocolates have soya. And so is to try and use these as well, just to offer a better product to the consumer. And they need to know that. So, and it was good for me to know then as well. So I'm really happy.
Well, I'm really happy that you are taking it in that way, because it's like, first of all, is to have fun, to enjoy, and also to integrate the community. And also, as you were saying, ladies, we don't know what is going to happen. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, a company is going to call them because they want that you become a provider for them, or I don't know. It's not only, I think so we have to see like different opportunities that they are coming here for all of you. And as you were saying, that's the main reason of this show. And I know that some people maybe normally in all the contests, some people, they are happy, and the losers, they are like a little bit angry. No, yeah, and of course they are like talking and everything and create these kind of things that is like, no, that was not fair, etc. And actually, I just want to make a comment here because, well, it's like how many times we have seen in a World Cup that maybe one team has won all the teams before, all the matches before, and at the end they lose. So that's normal. That's a competition, and that's happened. So it's more like just take it, and it's not like you're taking seriously in a way that, well, you are professionals in the way that you are doing it, and that's really good. But it's not to take serious all the things all the time. It's like, I think so it's like, it's about enjoy it. And I think so you are taking the best of this, that is like, I can expose my products and people, they can know who I am. And that's the main thing.
Let's have fun.
Exactly, and to have fun, and we know that, well, it's like, but also we're integrating the community, as you were saying, Charo. We have a lot of people from Peru coming here, and we have people from Brazil, and we have like countries like, well, they were like people from this country and the other one, etc. And they get passionate, and it's like exactly what I'm trying to say sometimes. It's like, we can be passionate about things, but don't take it personal. It's like, okay, well, it's like when I don't know, our favorite team lose a match. It's bad, but we're still alive. Nothing happens really, so it's like just enjoying it. So
and not only that, Enrique. I just want to congratulate you for women. The woman power is dominated here on the VEGA show. It's just the integration, as Enrique said, it works for everyone. As soon as the people are knowing you, you help each other in other ways. You try your connections, you try your family, you enjoying it, and you get away from what's going on. Yes, we have something outside, which is the pandemic, but at least 2 hours, 1 hour of distraction to enjoy it. So many of you, they try it like it was like a soap, like you was like holding it there, which is, remember, everything was virtual. So we have this opportunity for you girls just to know your product, and it's a game and enjoyment time.
That is a
it's
good
amazing.
point, Roger, because I think so next time, ladies, maybe you can send us a cake and we can try it.
I knew that was coming. It always is. We're always
Yeah.
asking for free things. Don't worry.
Well, I'm just saying because, well, they
I will
look
text you my
extraordinary, but I would like to try it. It's like, yeah, that's the second stage. Yes, it's like, okay, well, they look really nice, but it's like how many times you are buying something on Amazon that looks extraordinary, and when you receive it, it's like, what is this? Come on.
No, you don't need Enrique Silva.
Coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Send me my address right now.
and not only that as well, for the other side is you helping the Latin America show. You show your families, you're knowing. So we try to do here is just project what Latin Americans are doing, no? Because we try to eliminate those stereotypes. So
and
it's a win-win for everyone.
It's not only Latin Americans because, well, we have, for example, Vieta that, well, she, and also she's put in the comments as a non-Latina because she's from Poland. And it's more about integrating the whole community. And that's the main goal. It's like, remember that we are living together. And the other day, also a part of, I don't know, I think so I had a very boring weekend because I was saying that, well, I was watching this documentary, how to do the cakes and everything, but I was watching another one that about how the ants, they work as a community and they work all together. They don't feel like more like leaders one than the other ones. They work together in the benefit of the whole community. And I think so this time, like it's COVID, has demonstrated us that we have to be together and support each other. And also consuming your products that you are selling nowadays, as well as people that they are selling takeaway because now they are closed, a lot of restaurants, etc. So let's support each other. And that's the main thing. It's like creating the community, the UK community with people from any country. And this is just like, yeah.
I would like to say thank you to the Latin American show. And also I know Liliana behind the screens because she's always been very communicative with, I think, all of us. And she has been a big part of this integration, and I would like to say
she loves to talk.
Thank you to her, and I know she might be listening. But yes, and it was fantastic to be part of it.
No, yeah, and actually I think so. Yes, it's like Liliana took the lead of this one, so it was like interesting.
I have one final question before we wrap up, because I know, like, we talked about, like, you know, food and pastry and dessert. But maybe aside from that, what is one thing that you miss from your home country and why? Francine, do you want to start? You look like you're ready.
I think the only thing that we miss, I know we have families that we miss a lot. We cannot visit during this lockdown that make us like us feeling frustrated with this lockdown. But we have the internet today, and they permit us like to have this union to communicate to everybody. Doesn't matter where you are, and that's really important. But I think for everybody, what we missing is food.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Because food is memory.
Yes.
Food is memories.
Exactly.
And as we have these memories, and they bring the emotions, all the feelings that from the childhood until today. When I speak to my daughter, oh, Mom, I want food. Or I want, like one of the things that I miss that I make here, but it's not the same as there, like is tapioca. It's like a cassava crepe with a freshly grated coconut with a condensed milk. Yeah. So it's something that I miss really much.
Ooh, I don't even know it, and I miss it now. Anyone else would like to add, like, what they miss from home, like Charo or?
Well, I miss, of course, the family and the frustration that we cannot travel now. But what I miss the most is the food, because that's the connection from me and my roots. And you know, Peruvian gastronomy is very, very huge. And now we are having in the UK a few of the products that we can find, but it's nothing compared when you just go there and eat the food they cook. It's absolutely amazing.
Brilliant. It is something that you miss from your hometown.
Sí, tu patria, de El Salvador.
I think I miss some fruit. Yo creo que es lo que más extrañamos como salvadoreños, las frutas, porque vivimos en un país tropical donde pues las frutas creo que no estoy tan segura si solo en nuestro país pueden haber esas frutas, pero sí las frutas creo que es lo que más extrañamos. Hay unas frutas que se llama jocote, es como una ciruela, más, algo así. Creo que los mangos, porque los mangos son totalmente diferentes. ¿Qué más se puede decir? Creo que lo que más extrañamos es la fruta.
So fruit. So like, you know, certain fruits. One was, I forget the name of it, but like a plum. What's it called? ¿Cómo se llama esta fruta que es como una ciruela?
Tejocote, ¿no? Or
Okay,
tejocote.
Yeah, and mango. And that's probably different than the mango we get here.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, something that you would like to add, Caro?
I miss freedom. I miss family. I think I do miss food. I do miss those, but I think we can find very good people like us that can produce that for us here. You know, like that's why we bring brigadeiro. We don't go to Brazil, but we bring the brigadeiros here. What I miss most is family. For me, that's something we cannot have right now, but we will soon. But thank you so much for having us here tonight. For me, it was very, very special. Very nice to be here.
No, the pleasure is completely ours. And well, before you go, it's like, I would like to ask one question. It's going to be a really simple question, only applicable for people that they are in Edinburgh. Yeah. In order that, well, if you answer correctly the following question, you will have the opportunity to win 10 alfajores. That 12, yeah, is that correct? Yeah, 10 alfajores. Mm-hmm. Yeah, courtesy from our friend Charo, that well, and Charo cupcakes. So, well, it's like you can follow her. Well, there's like the details, Charo _ cupcakes, that well, you can find her and you can follow her. So, and this is only applicable for people that they are in Edinburgh. So I'm just going to make a simple question. What is the country that is from our singer, Laura? So now you can answer here. That's going to be only one question, so it's going to be quite simple. Yeah, so I'm not good. So where's this? Where's this? We have someone. We don't have any answer yet, or well, I don't know.
No answer yet. No answer yet.
Yeah,
from Edinburgh.
Yet. So well, that is going to be people from Edinburgh only participate for this one, right? So and get ready, people from Glasgow, because that is going to be the next question. And that is only because if you pay attention to the show, huh?
Oh.
Well, now for people that they are based in Glasgow. And you can be one of the winners of these 12 cupcakes, yeah? And the question is going to be very simple. Mexico had a battle the 5 de Mayo against which country?
Gosh. That's what Enrique, it's always the 5 de Mayo.
Well, I was saying that. I was saying at the beginning, what was like, it's very easy.
Enrique, I'm going to celebrate El 5 de Mayo tomorrow and just send you like lots of pictures to make you very angry because apparently it's not real holiday.
Hey, Whitney, you need to send all the screenshots you took. Send them to
Oh.
me.
Okay, here we have Hortensia that while she's watching us, she's saying that her sister lives in Edinburgh. So while she's applicable and she's applying for her and she's put in Venezuela. So well, okay, yeah,
Yes.
that was correct. Yeah.
That is the
Eh,
home country.
Ah,
That is
sorry?
the home country. Because she mentioned like 4 different countries, like in the first minute. So good job.
Yeah, but she
Good
is from
job.
Venezuela. So well, that's
From
really
Venezuela.
good. So well, the second question, it was like people from Glasgow. It's like Mexico had a battle the Cinco de Mayo. Against which country? Do, 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 do. And the third question that I haven't realized which one is. This one is for people that are in London, people based in London. So people based in London, they will have the opportunity to win 2 spice honey cakes, and they are courtesy of Miss Mia. That also, if you haven't followed her, remember that also they are, well, she's preparing brigadeiros that, well, they are delicious and they are from, that is going to be the question. From which country? They are brigadeiros? I know, it's
Yes.
very easy. I know,
Easy.
Winnie, I know. They're going to get
I put
angry.
it in.
I know that Hortensia is paying attention, but Hortensia, you are not in Glasgow. Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah. Here we have Beatriz Troiano. Beatriz Troiano. Let me take note. Beatriz Troiano. That, well, she's the answer that, well, the first one who answered correctly, that is from Brazil. Yeah. And, well, it's like, we don't have people from Glasgow. Do we? Hortensia, you are not in Glasgow.
I will happily take the class. I will
He
take one
says-
for the team and help out.
He
You can
says
send-
the sister lives in Glasgow.
No, Edinburgh. She said
The
Edinburgh.
brother. The brother is in.
Ah, my
in
brother
Glasgow.
lives in Glasgow.
Oh, nice.
So she's participating on behalf of all the UK. So it's like, yeah, I have a friend who is living there. Come on, Hortensia. Yes, like.
No, you didn't specify it had to be the winner who lives, right? Or did you?
No, I didn't
Devil's advocate
actually.
here. Yeah.
Actually, but well, it's like, oh, so well, that means that the family Celis is going to be the winner of 2 prizes. Well, actually, it could be. Well, let's see if we have another answer. Like what was saying?
Her brother is
Her
just-
brother. Yeah.
His
Alfajores. Her brother is just give
her
her
brother.
the alfajores. Is saying, okay, so well, it's like brother in Glasgow, sister in Edinburgh. Okay, come on, it's like, and you're paying attention to all the show. Okay, well, so so the brother, so please pass me the details or the from your brother and your sister. God damn it, so that's not fair. But anyway, so I didn't put the rules, and that's the reason why I have to put rules at the beginning. But anyway, so. Ladies, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure having you here. And I just want to ask you one question because I said that at the beginning. So can you give just like an advice to people that they want to launch a business? What do you recommend them? And I don't know if you want, Caro, we can start with you again.
Yeah.
I mean, plan, study, and if you are scared to do it, just do it. Go for it. Don't be afraid of doing something you wish it can happen. I mean, just
Okay,
follow.
sure.
I mean, there's some specific rules you have to do. You have to follow here, especially here in UK. I mean, I'm talking about London, but they're easily. Just do it. Don't be scared about. I was very, very scared about, am my brigadeiro going to be good enough? Am I able to do it? Am I good enough for this? I don't know. I only knew once I started, just go for it. If you're afraid, go for it. And I don't think I mentioned, but I also offer some kitchen classes. I do kitchen classes at birthday parties with kids, which is something that I enjoy a lot, and I was something I was really, really scared about doing, and it's one of the things that I get most pleasure about it. So just plan, study, and go for it. That would be my advice.
Perfect, Caro. And well, you have watched well on the screen that well, it's very easy to find here. Miss Mia London Mia.
Miss London Mia, yes, and thank you so much again for having me here tonight. It was really nice. Thank you so much.
Caro, all our pleasure. And what do you recommend, Charo?
Just for me, it was more like taking some information of the regulations and everything I need to open a business. And one of those bodies was Business Gateway here from Scotland or Edinburgh. And once you have all that knowledge, that give you more like a more potential just to go and set up your business properly. And I really appreciate all those seminars I went in. So you have to inform yourself first and then try just to do it, because the only thing is the regulations and everything that you need to know, but the things that you know, like baking, that's you doing it. So you just have to, as Caro has said, just do it. For me, it was more like getting everything right and then do it properly. And I had a pleasure of starting from nothing to what now I'm making quite of a business, to be honest.
Well, that's good. We would like to try it also. Yeah.
You will do. When this I will try to go over there.
Excellent. You will be very welcome. And what about you, Iris?
Pienso que lo principal es que si tú te lo propones en tu mente, puedes hacerlo. Tienes que romper las barreras. Creo que siempre hay obstáculos en la vida. Pero si tú te lo propones y tú te pones una meta, tú puedes lograrlo. Aunque no sea fácil, pero puedes hacerlo. You can do it.
No,
Yeah, so also it's like, well, anyway, you can do it even, well, you know that, well, sometimes you have to tackle all the barriers that, well, you can face. But, well, if you have if you keep the faith and also it's like you have a good goal, you are going to get it. So thank you very much, Iris. And
thank you to you for inviting me. And thanks to all the people who support me. I think I was an amazing experience. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Believe me, and we're going to make the revenge soon. Yeah. So don't worry. What about you, Francine?
Just to tell everyone that if you want something, go back. Don't be afraid. Ask for it. And if you want something like, I don't have money to study. So it's a loads of internships from restaurant, chocolate schools that they accept the people that want to learn. As now I have one of internship that will start with me now when we reopen, that she don't know anything about pastry, but she want to learn. And this motivation to learn make me see on her potential, and why not? So we need to give opportunity to everyone, and don't be afraid just to go and you know when you are in the right way, when you're looking back, and you are not interested more to look back, and so you know that you are in your right way. Now it's just to keep doing. Don't be afraid from anything. Saying, but if that happens, saying, and what's happened if you do about? So just believe in you.
That's good. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Francine. Thank you, Iris. Thank you, Charo. And thank you, Caro. It has been a pleasure. And also, well, it's like, thank you very much for participating in the contest and being here and share with us your experience, because, well, it's like, I think it's important for everyone to know different points of view, and also that, well, they try also different kind of pastries and cakes and bakery that, well, is something that, well, you, the audience, you have to, so, well, it's just follow her, ask them, and, well, also start like now, like doing all the different, ask for the different things.
I just want to say to all of you, congratulations to all the woman power. Yes.
You guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
cheers.
Bye.
And also thank you for all the people that they have been supporting us, and also as Pamela Batalla, that, well, she has been supporting us with all the people and, of course, engaging. And this is, as we were saying, this is part of the community. And one of the things that we are trying to create is a good community between all of us. And I think so it's time to go. We have another song, but let's go first with Whitney Nochereno.
So everyone, microphones in mute, please. So I just wanted to, first of all, yes, and thank you again to our guests. Thank you so much. So before we get to some slang, I want to get to some of like the segment, the first segment when we talked about el estado de ánimo and some of the comments. So I have, I wrote some, I have some on my phone, they're all over the place. So Enrique was saying some of them earlier, like, and no, I'm not like attacking. I'm just repeating. This is me being nice. Oh my gosh, stop. You have no idea. All right. Annalise, I'm sorry if I missed some of them, but I really appreciate every time that people write these comments, because part of the segment is to engage people. And it's really hard to do that on a screen. Like if I'm in class, I can use all these tools and be in person and like talk in pairs. It's kind of hard to do that during a show. So I do appreciate when I'm able to present like a question when people answer. So, because I know this is optional. It's not like class where I force you to do it. Okay, so I know like Annalise said something along the lines of, yes, she said, me siento cansada. Okay, cansada también, probably extra cansada, extra tired right now. Liliana said muy feliz, but she was talking about the song. But, you know, and then Glorieta said it's good to know about people's moods, like since emotional health is important. I'm just reading off a few. We talked about feelings with the song, like Garen Dancy was like, you know, feel like I'm on vacation. Me siento feliz a escuchar música. Buena música. Listen to like such good music that made the mood a little bit better. Me siento estresa. Oh, poor Lily. I feel bad. Estresa. I like this one. This is one I didn't mention. Stressed. I can, yeah, I feel you, Lily. Me siento estresada siempre. I'm always stressed. Tranquila. Yaya said, me siento tranquila, pero enérgica. Sí, okay, I can't read. Sorry, the text is very small on my phone. Like I'm feeling calm, but like energetic. I'm also feeling like irritated right now, so I totally get that. Me siento contenta. Thank you, Monique Lawrence. So we have quite a few people who have participated, and thank you so much. Now, for the second part of the segment, I'm just going to give you a few words, only like 6. And we had so many guests from different countries but one of them, Iris, was from El Salvador, and we haven't covered that slang yet. So I'm going to make it exclusively from that country. And let me just get this up for a second. Sorry, my video. So here's your favorite heard on the street. Okay, so I will explain. So the first one, arrecha or arrecha. So this is, you know, we talked about adjectives. This is another one. And this one means good, great, or perfect. So, and there are variations used in Colombia and Venezuela as well. So like esto está perfecto, está arrecho, okay? It's a way to like, you know, just talk about something or someone. We talked a lot about eating, so I thought I'd share with you the verb comer in El Salvador slang, which is bajonear, to eat, comer. And then the next word, I've talked about this in Colombian and Venezuelan slang, which is the word vaina, which means like thing, una cosa. So in El Salvador, you can say el volado is la vaina or la cosa, el volado. And then finally, short and sweet. Okay, so the next one, el pisto. So this is used to say cash or money, either one, like such as like el efectivo, el dinero, la plata. I know in like Argentina, they say el mango. So this is another way to say it, but in El Salvador, el pisto, el dinero. De choto, this is a word to say, funny, I chose this because it's kind of related to the other one, to el pisto, in the sense of el pisto, if that's cash or money, well, de choto is a way to say gratis or gratuito, which is for free. That doesn't, something that doesn't cost money. So that's de choto. And then the last one is está yuca. This is an expression to say like if something is difficult, like está yuca, okay? Like for, you can use it with a thing, you can use it with people, such as a couple people on the Zoom, okay? Like a veces está yuca, muy bien. Or está yuca, yeah, soportar, todo eso. Este comportamiento infantil, sí, ya lo sé. Okay, es como si tuvieran 10 años. Okay, then finally, shameless plug. Please go to my website right now. Well, after the show, because I don't want to take you off Facebook, but makingspanishsimple.com, there's this button, it's called subscribe. Can you click it? Yes, and it'll take you to my Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And we just redid the page and adding more and more information. So please check it out. And I'm done.
El pisto in Mexico, the north part. The alcohol.
It's like a drink
Oh,
alcohol.
yeah.
It's like you bring the pisto, or let's bring the pisto, or whatever. Yeah, it's like.
I tried to find words. Sometimes I start using slang, like I'll look up slang and I'm about to use it on the show and I think, ooh, that means something really bad in another country. So it's always...
Ponte trucha, Whitney.
Ponte trucha, Whitney.
Yo no conozco esa expresión. Yo creo que mi explicación... okay.
Come on, ponte trucha.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher,
that of course is a weird, yeah.
Well, I have some very like exasperating students, so that could be why.
Are you talking about us?
Oh, I'm
talking about
you. Have you met me?
We are good students.
But anyway, I would like to say thank you very much to Gloria Chat as well. She's saying that, well, felicitaciones a los conductores de programa, son exitosos, los esperamos en Magdalena del Mar, Lima, Perú. Probarán nuestras delicias culinarias. Oh, well, we would like to try all the delicious food that they have in Peru as well. It's like, it's delicious. Anyway, before we go, let's go to some, do you remember that I told you that, well, it's like we will have, well, okay, well, if I'm a bad singer, I think so you don't have neither the rhythm, but well, it's like, anyway, let's go to have, just to finish the show with a good mood and also with a lot of energy. And let's go with Calypso, and she is Laura Guevara.
Mm-hmm.
Se borran las fronteras, las liberó el calipso.
problema pensar diferente. Madre naturaleza ven y abre nuestra mente, que el abuso de poder lo está destruyendo todo. Esta tierra, agua y vida vale mucho más que el oro. Levanten las manos, ya llegó el momento donde nos unamos en un mismo sentimiento. Las mentiras caen, sale lo de adentro, que somos hermanos en un mismo sentimiento.
Tumban los tambores, ya despertó el Cali. Se borran las fronteras, las liberó el Cali. Crece la libertad, se caen los muros. Al ritmo del bomba nos volvemos uno.
Vamos, señores, vamos.
Muy bien.
I know.
That's really good. Yeah,
I'm gonna-
that's really good.
I'm gonna dance with the fridge tonight. Yes.
Good. You put Calypso, and all of you just follow Laura Guevara. And well, thank you very much for all the people that they were tonight with us. Thank you to Francine, to Charo, to Caro, and to Iris, all the people that they were participating on the chat. I have seen, well, Abhijit, well, Francine, Pamela Batalla, Hortensia, Beatriz. To the winners, send me a message in order that we can send to the sponsors your details. Well, actually, Hortensia and also Beatriz, send me your details. Zoila, Pamela Rawlings, all of you, thank you very much for all the people. Cristobal Rencinos, etc. Thank you very much for being tonight. I think so it's time to go. So, Roger Alarcón.
Well, it's been an amazing program. I love the music. The woman power it was present today. It was today. Hey, it was only two of us, so the rest of us girls. So the girls is ruling the world. But anyway, thank you, Abhijit. He's the Yoda. You're right, Abhijit. He's the Yoda. He's the old one. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. See you next week.
No? Yeah. And on the other side, Whitney Nuchereno.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I actually wanted to make a really quick comment on that song that you heard. There were so many beautiful messages in it. And like a lot of our past singers, one of which like Barzo Nakuri, like this song had like social, like raise social awareness through the music. And one of the lines says like ideologies like keep distancing people, but we're all similar, even if like we seem different. We don't need more walls, but yes, more education, and we're many different colors, but with one heart. I just thought the lyrics to that song is beautiful. Like it seems really upbeat and the message is, but it's very profound. So something to think about when you're listening to music and you're learning Spanish, like does the like listen to the music, listen to the message, because these are really wise words, and our singers have really great talent, and they're not just here because they have great and like entertaining songs, but because their message is really empowering, and we love that. So thank you to them and to all of our guests tonight.
Brilliant, Whitney. Thank you very much. Just for let us know what the lyrics they are saying in English, just a brief summary. So thank you. And thank you all of you for watching us. Remember to share this video, follow the Latin America Show, and remember that Latin America Show is every Tuesday, 8 p.m. London time. My name is Enrique Gelista, and it has been a pleasure being here. See you next Tuesday.